Okay, welcome back to another episode of LEGO Marvel Avengers. Now this one's gonna be a bit differently because I'm still doing my rewatch and I watched Black Panther a couple nights ago, and this um this is one of those movies that had two DLCs. Now this DLC in this game, funny enough, the MCU game has comic DLCs. This level has nothing to do with the movie, but after we're gonna go to Lego Marvel 2, which is its own story, not based off the MCU, but it had a Black Panther level as DLC, like a movie-based Black Panther one, except the three movie-based, three of the four movie-based DLC had like nothing to do with the movie. Um, I think they just got access, like how the Lego sets are all based off of concept art and stuff. I think they got access to concepts or something, and then they said, "Go make us some DLC levels," and then they came out with three things that had nothing to do with the movie. Except the Guardians 2 one. The Guardians 2 one is like the opening scene of the movie, so that's good. So we're gonna play this level. We're gonna look at the characters. Then I'm gonna go over to Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. We're gonna play the movie-based level, and look at the movie characters. So here we go. Classic Black Panther. Now this game also did a comic
Wakanda, an isolated and
Captain Marvel
technologically
level
advanced civilization on the African
and Doctor
continent.
Strange level, which I will
Three
play
times winner
Doctor
of the
Strange one
coveted
later.
Vibranium Producer of
But
the Year award.
I won
And more
the. I
importantly,
already played the Captain
my
Marvel one,
home.
like
I
over
am
a year ago.
T'Challa, son of T'Chaka, and like my father before me, I serve as the Black Panther, protector of my people. I'm also pretty good at crochet. My first real test as the Panther came in the form of Claw, a greedy mercenary who took my father from me. With the help of my sister Shuri, I prepared to save my people and bring Claw to justice. Let the hunt begin.
At the point when this game came out,
We knew that Claw was in the council chambers across the city, but it was no longer safe to travel on my skybike without being spotted. We had to proceed the rest of the way on foot.
at the point when this game came out, none of these characters were in the MCU. Black Panther's first movie that he was in wasn't until Captain America: Civil War. This game came out before that. Actually, the DLC for it came out like 2 months before the movie. I think the MCU version is in that DLC. So that's that. Captain Marvel first appearance wasn't until this year. Yeah, she wasn't in anything before. So 3 years after the game came out, and Doctor Strange was almost a year after the game came out. Was his first appearance. So you can expect me to play the Doctor Strange level at some other point, and then when I watch Infinity War again, which is soon, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, I will play the levels for those. I'm not playing them in release order though, I'm playing them in the order that I watched the movies, which is chronological. So Black Panther came out after Doctor Strange, but it takes place before. No. After. Yeah, no, before. It takes place before. So I was supposed to finish all these movies yesterday on Halloween, and I still have 5 to go. I still have Thor Ragnarok, which didn't get a DLC, but they based some of the designs off of the Ragnarok designs in Lego Marvel 2. Anyway, so I'm supposed to be finished today. I was supposed to watch Far From Home yesterday. I still have to watch Ragnarok. I still have to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp. I still have to watch Infinity War, Endgame, and Far From Home. So, cause I'm slacking some days. Didn't watch some days. Now what? Still have to break this? Funny enough, my calendar, the picture for November is Black Panther.
In Wakanda, we worship the Panther God, who has protected and guided us since time began. It is from her that my powers are blessed.
I don't know if I took a look at the Captain... Oh, no, I was gonna say, I don't know if I looked at the Captain Marvel characters for the DLC. It wasn't a DLC, it was a base, story mode level, like this one is. So there's no DLC characters for this game for Black Panther, because it wasn't a DLC. But there is for Lego Marvel 2. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Well, obviously not that. Can you believe that this is Shuri? It's an improvement over the MCU one. Oh, I dislike the Black Panther movie as a whole, really. It's alright, but I think Shuri is one of the worst parts of it, and I really don't like her character. I find her extremely annoying, and her jokes are just so unfunny. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her in a similar outfit in the sequel. Come on. Do we already do the pink one? I don't think so. But that's what we had to do. Maybe I should have looked at the symbols, that would have helped. I don't really remember this level. I know...
The most direct route to our destination was over the turbines. A dangerous path, but we had no other choice.
No, wait a minute, this is a DLC. I remember buying the season pass one day.
Shuri, my sister, fierce and loyal. I had always tried my best to protect her, though she rarely needed it.
Okay.
Her skills as a warrior were only matched by her intellect.
So I want to speed through this level, because I don't want to make this an hour-long video, or anything like that, because the previous ones have been about a half hour.
Feared. The transport we required had been damaged during the attack on the city. It would need to be repaired if we were to reach clawing time.
Characters. I think this level's pretty short, though. I'm so glad that the design for Claw in the MCU looks a lot different. I don't like the comic one with the weird like radar dish hand and the red weird suit with the purple shorts or whatever. I kind of liked Claw. He's kind of like the only person, one of the only parts of Black Panther I like. Not the only person, it was characters I liked, but he was one of the only parts. Him and Killmonger, I think the villains were probably the best part. Okay. And then one day I will, what the heck? One day I will play the Age of Ultron levels. I probably should have done that when I watched the movie, because this is completely out of sequence. I would have done that before the Ant-Man level, actually, but there's like 6 levels, I think, maybe 12? I can't remember, honestly. 10? I don't know. But it's a lot. So, it's not something I could fit into... It'd be a long video, is what I'm getting at, basically. Has to be a stream. I think the first movie took me like 3 streams. It's like, is it one? No, it was like a year ago, last summer.
Shuri's skill with a spear was incredible. I did
Where
not
did the
envy
spear
those
come
who
from?
sought to test her.
I kind of like the Black Panther design with the cape and like the neck thing. I think it's still just part of the cape. But I really like the sleek look of the MCU design too. I like the one from the movie the best, I think, with the purple. What is this? There we go.
We managed to complete the repairs and were soon on our way. Claw would soon be brought to justice.
All aboard the Panther train.
Foiled by Augustine Dulac, the
So is this
Black
the end of the
Knight,
level?
we were not deterred. We would simply have to get the replacement bus service instead. I was hot on Claw's heels. I could taste victory. All I needed now was the exact change.
Yeah, okay, there is more.
Our attacker was Augustine Dulac, also known as the Black Knight. Apparently a direct descendant of Sir Lancelot himself. He referred to me as a varlet, which I found to be more confusing than insulting.
There's gotta be a better way to doing this.
The Black Knight appeared to wield his ebony blade clumsily, like a brute. However, I had to be careful that this wasn't simply an act to trick me into lowering my guard.
What am I building here? Something not important. Okay.
He attacked again
One more.
and again, yet we stood strong. We would show him the strength of Wakanda.
Send them in. Let's send them. Yeah, send them in. All of them. There we go. Look at that. 4 in 1.
This is some old school villainy.
Come on. Here we go. There we go. I'll be done. Hurry, you're stuck.
We had defeated the Black Knight, but our showdown with Claw still lay ahead.
Okay. Fine. Okay, I can't throw the spear up there. Can we do something over here? Oh, okay, hold on. Oh. Well, I need to throw the... I can't throw the spear in that spot. I think it needs to stick out or something. We need to find a way to make it stick out. Yeah. I knew it. There we go.
I was glad Shuri was with me. I could ask for no better an ally. Finally, I came face to face with the criminal Claw. The Black Panther had now located
Classic. So
his
then
prey.
is the MCU oh yeah, the MCU design is in this game because he was in Age of Ultron. Now.
The Black Panther is ready to stalk again.
Yeah, like this design would not translate over to a movie well.
Having so many weapons at his disposal, Claw had developed an overwhelming sense of arrogance. This would be his undoing.
And that's how you get rid of 5 enemies at once.
As our battle continued, the danger rose ever greater. Wounded prey always fights hardest before the end.
Glitch? Oh, don't tell me he's glitched! Okay, good. Let me just stop for a second. There we go.
You desire to fight, and also hope you desire pain.
the 3? Oh, okay. Just leaving. Fight. Glitch. Oh. Alright. One more time.
Victory came
There we
at
go.
last. Claw was finally defeated and would face the judgment of the Panther God. But not before he faced mine. With Claw disarmed. Disarmed. His army for hire fled like the cowards they are. We repaired our great city. Both its walls and people have never been stronger. My sister, too, has shown herself to be a force to be reckoned with. A force that Wakandans will soon desperately need. But that's another story.
Nice.
Excelsior!
Alright, so now we're gonna take a look at the characters. And you know what? I think that since this is so long, I'm gonna split this up into 2 parts. So that's the characters. Can we not travel to Wakanda? I don't think we can. So we'll just go to good old Manhattan. And I will see you there. Okay. So, here we have the Black Knight, or Augustine Dulac. There's been a couple characters who have taken the name of Black Knight in Marvel history. I can't remember, but I think some guy from Game of Thrones is set to be him in the MCU or something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But I thought I remember seeing that. I don't know. I thought I saw some casting for somebody to play one of the versions of Black Knight. So, he's got a sword, of course. He can do this thing. He doesn't have a ranged attack. He's acrobatic. Then we got Black Panther. He can do this, as we saw. This thing with the speed. He is pretty acrobatic. What does Circle do? Oh, Circle puts away the claws. Does it? Oh no. It's so weird. He doesn't have them out, and then even if I just start running, he pulls them out.
Can I help you?
Weird. We kind of saw enough of him, and then what can he do? Yeah, same with Black Knight. And then, we're not gonna take a direct look at him, but I believe the MCU version is in this game. There we go. Yeah, see? The Civil War, Captain America Civil War version. Which is nice. And yeah. So now we have Dora Milaje. I don't know how to say it. Warrior, basically. Man, I'm completely blanking on character names here. I don't know. One of the Wakandan kind of warrior guard people. This design is a lot more gray than the MCU, and the MC ones are more red. We'll be able to see it in Lego Marvel 2, because I know there's one of the characters in this one. I don't know why I'm blanking on their names. Anyways, she can throw her spear. Okoye, that's her name, I think. This isn't her specifically, this is just a generic one of the warriors. Anyways. Circle does nothing. Acrobatic. Anyways, here's Killmonger. I'm gonna guess he's the same abilities with the spear. Oh, he can't throw his spear. I don't like this Killmonger much. I think the MCU version had that mask for parts of the movie, like it was similar to this one. Didn't look like this exactly. Well, and you'll be able to see the MCU one and kind of compare them too. I don't think I played the Black Panther level on my channel. I think I might have played the Infinity War one though. So maybe I won't play that one. He can't do much, really. And yeah. So now we have M'Baku and Shuri. Now, it's good that they didn't use a design like this, but I kind of like it. This design just looks funny because they just use like a generic minifigure head in this like gorilla costume, and it just kind of looks funny. But the real M'Baku kind of just wears some white clothing. He's a big guy. He's not this big though. Circle, yeah, he pulls stuff out of the ground. I don't know if he's in the DLC for the second one. I don't know if he's in the DLC at all. He's got like a thunderclap. He can do the super jump. And he can do this elbow drop thing. Yeah, that's kind of it. And then we got Shuri. She can throw the spear at M'Baku for some reason. I like how it just stops midair. Oh, circle. She can shoot some kind of electricity. Dance, monkey, dance. That's kind of it for Shuri. Also acrobatic, I'm gonna assume. Yeah. Then we got Claw. Classic version. And White Wolf. Claw can shoot stuff. And the MCU version, I think he's missing his left arm. This one's missing the right arm. Ooh, that was a cool attack. Holding circle is like a laser. He's not acrobatic. And then White Wolf. Now, I don't know much of anything about the character.
I thought it was Empire State University.
I do know that at the end of, like a Marvel superhero... No, not... At the end of Black Panther, Bucky comes out of the tent, and I think that they call him White Wolf, if I remember correctly. He's obviously not going to be this character. Oh my gosh, maybe it is. He has a gun. I need to look this up. Hold on. Okay, I looked it up. And no, Bucky is not. Bucky and White Wolf are two completely different characters in the comics. Bucky is never White Wolf at any point. I don't know. I just kind of thought he was because I don't. Like I said, I get some of the references that they make. Most of them, I'd say. I don't know anything about the White Wolf character, so I didn't really know what that was getting at. And then now that I kind of saw that he had the big gun, like Bucky does, if we find him, I don't even know if I have him unlocked. I don't think I do. Do I? Yeah, I don't think I have him. But so yeah, so that I just kind of thought it might have been him because of that, but it's not. The character has no relation. I think it's just something that they called him at the end of Black Panther. Anyways, so as we see, he's got a gun, which made me go and stop and look everything up. He can turn invisible. Ooh, that's cool. And he can double jump. I think that's really it. So that will be part 1. That was the Black Panther DLC from Lego Marvel Avengers, the MCU game. Now we're gonna take a look at a non-MCU game, but we're gonna look at the MCU DLC from that. So I will see you then, and let's move on to that.